Good morning. It is January 25th, 2012. 9 days left until our 100th episode, which I'm very excited about. We're running really late today. Started the morning off. I was out of the house a little after 8 to go work with my math tutor. Spent about an hour and a half trying to get these problems down. I had everything understood, and then they threw me a curveball, and now we're doing slopes and intercepts and graphing, and it's just it's kicking my butt. No beer today, or no coffee today. We're enjoying a new beer. I picked this up. It's the Weinbacher Quad. It's alright tasting, but it's a butt kicker. It's a 12% alcohol per ounce at 12 ounces. So 12 times 12, that's a butt kicker right there. Has anyone ever had issues with Pepto-Bismol? Every now and then I've been running into it, and the wife says it's disgusting, I need to go to the doctor. Well, I've had a black tongue. Basically, not one, it goes away after a day or two, and not wanting to shell out all the money for a doctor's bill. Finally figured it out. Pepto-Bismol. Apparently my body, and apparently it's a common thing, it actually now says it on the back of the box, but Pepto-Bismol, mainly chewables, will cause you to have a black tongue. Who would have thought? It's amazing, but wondering if anyone else has ever ran into that. Today is the 1 year anniversary of the uprising in Egypt, with Gaddafi being overthrown and all that. So 1 year anniversary of that. And as of yesterday, Disney employees are now allowed to have facial hair. For the last 60 years, mustaches and beards and whatnot have actually been banned for the males at Disney. I don't know if they let the women have their beards and mustaches, if they can grow them out. As you can see, new background. I received 50 backgrounds from cityscapes. So we're going to go through all those 50 for the next 50 days. Yeah. And if you see one that you think we should keep that as a permanent background, let me know. I would appreciate that. And also, I have some interesting footage here. Remember yesterday or 2 days, maybe 3 days ago, a few days ago, whether it was a day or 2 days or 3 days ago, we were talking about these solar flares. Basically, these solar flares created this, as you just saw in the footage, magnificent northern lights. Actually, that footage was taken over the last 2 days, so it ended up in Canada. So that's pretty cool. Solar flares, yeah, they may be dangerous, but they also make something pretty cool. Wow, halfway through this and it's already kicking my butt. Alright, this show has always been, fun and whatnot, but I'm going to get to something really serious here. And if it's going to be pretty disturbing and graphic. So if you have a weak stomach, or just can't handle something like that, I recommend you go ahead and turn off today's episode. I'm giving you fair warning. All of you that know me, and those that don't know me that just watch this show, I am an animal person. I have 2 wonderful dogs that are both rescued. Actually, we have some footage of them. There's a puppy! There's another puppy! Puppies! Hey, let me ask you something. Are you happy? Are you happy, puppies? Don't sneeze. Who's a happy puppy? Wag your tail. We got one tail wag, we got two tail wag because we're so happy. I'm also a member of the ASPCA, animal rights. Not PETA, not that extreme. But I came across this picture yesterday, it got sent to me, and it is so disturbing and just about made me cry. We're going to show it to you here. I'm going to put it up for a little bit just to let it sink in. Now what happened, I mean, this just breaks my heart. A couple of kids thought it would be fun and joke to put a firecracker in this dog's mouth and keep its mouth shut, and it went off. The animal was rushed immediately to a vet and then put out of its misery. But what the hell makes fucking people think that we're gonna have a fun time, let's just, do this. Anyone who abuses animals, you know what? Animals should have more rights than humans. Animals, they can't tell us if they're hurt, if they're hungry, if they're sick. They have no real communication besides a bark, which that's not going to tell us much. But, and my wife has yelled at me for this. I treat animals better than people. Yeah, the dogs may get a little bit more special treatment than my wife. I am sorry, but this is just insane. And if I ever catch anybody, whether it's a squirrel, a rabbit, a dog, a cat, cruel to animals, you will see me in jail, because they will get tenfold over what they're doing. If they're poking a cat with a stick, guess what? That stick's going to go through your hand. I'm just the mind-bogglingness of why people would think, oh, it's going to be okay, it's going to be funny. I just feel, I can't imagine my dogs being in that situation and the pain. Can you imagine having a fucking firecracker stuck in your mouth and your mouth forced closed till it went off? I think the dog would have been honestly better off if it would have just died in that spot. So, treat animals better. I'm going to leave it at that. It just made me sick when I saw that, and I felt I needed to share it, and hopefully, enlighten some other people on their views. And, you can treat people like shit, but don't be treating animals like shit. I'm sorry. I had to go there. So, eat your coffee, drink your pancakes, hit that thumbs up, hit that likes, and hopefully we'll have a better day tomorrow. See ya.
suppose